52-47, 7:05 to play. Again, WashU has never led in this ball game. Stedman, left elbow is fouled from behind by Shaper Cutter.
Well, Stedman being a little more aggressive here in the second half after not attempting very many shots. First half, Stedman 1 of 6. 0 of 4 from behind the arc, and now knifing towards the rim a little more often.
Stedman shooting 2, nothing but net on the first. Lasky-McFarlin off the bench. Boy, she's been quiet here in the second half.
Yeah.
Part of that, I think, is because Jamie McFarland's done a good job of kind of negating her a little bit.
And part of it is Amherst has gone more effectively back to their guards. There's been more, not scoring, but the offense has run more steadily through Finucane, through Dagnall, through Renner, and now through Stedman. So even Lehman has seen as many touches here in the second half.
54-47 after the free throws. 6:45 remaining. Wide open 3 for Unruh. You bet! Unruh with a three-pointer, trimming it to 4. 54-50 with 6:40 to go. Here is Stedman dribbling out of control, finding Lasky-McFarlin in the lane. Right-handed hook shot short. McFarlin underneath for WashU. Big possession. Hoover bounces to Shaper Cutter. Three-pointer in, and the Bears are within 1. 54-53.
Wow, that was not a pretty looking three.
Timeout, Amherst.
Yeah, the result is picture perfect.
6:15 to play, 54-53. Amherst by 1, and the Bears have come back in a hurry using the perimeter shooting as you look at Nancy Fay gathering the WashU squad.
And we talked about it in the pregame, Tim. When it comes down to it, and you're at that moment where you need a basket, who do you go to? Do you have one single player? It'll be very interesting to see what Amherst runs coming out of this huddle. Now, this isn't make or break. There's 6:15 to play, but WashU has a ton of momentum now with an 8-0 run. And let's see, one person who's seen this team a bunch of times tells me, watch for Finucane to feed Lehman if they need a basket. They're both on the floor. Let's see what they run offensively.
We are WashU, the chant to our left. Caroline Stedman with only 8 points on just 2 of 11 shooting thus far for the Lord Jeffs. Unbeaten and #1 in the nation. An undefeated team has won the title the last 2 years. Can Amherst make it 3 in a row? First, they've got to get past WashU to get into the title game. Stedman, bothered by Hoover, tries to drive to the basket and scoops it up and in.
Well, there may be your answer. Who gets the ball? Who makes the play? New England Region Player of the Year.
Alex Hoover the other way, laying it up and in as well. 56-55, back and forth we go. Stedman got McFarlin airborne, drives to the basket, drops it in as she collides with Unruh.
That's 7 points now for Stedman in the last 4 minutes of action.
Shaper Cutter high right, starts to work against Finucane. Offensive foul. Shaper Cutter reached out and knocked her to the floor.
The only thing would have been more blatant is if she was wearing a boxing glove.
Do you have some in the bag?
I don't, but that was a good left hook.
5:20 to play. Amherst by 3. Let's see if in the closing moments the Hope fans maybe get involved in this ball game.
Try and swing momentum one way or the other.
There's a lot of orange here at the Shirk Center in Bloomington, Illinois, site of the 2010 Women's Basketball Division III Championships. Lehman in the lane, left-handed hook shot is an air ball way off the mark. Berger underneath controls for WashU. Unruh high left into the left corner with 1 dribble, and WashU will clear it out or run the offense.
And they were trying to set up McFarlin on the post and see if they go back to her here.
Unruh for the tie. You bet! Deadlocked at 58. A three-pointer by Unruh at the top of the key. Knots the score with 4:35 to play. Finucane nearly throws it away. Stedman looking for Lehman, elbow right. Back to Finucane, tries a three-pointer on the right turn. It's short, but an offensive rebound by Lehman up and in.
Wow, what a battle down low by Lehman and McFarlin.
WashU has still never led in the ball game, but they've tied it now. Down by a deuce, 60-58. McFarlin calls for the basketball. backing her way in against the Tonga McCormick. Counted and a foul, and McFarlin is pumped up. Pumping her fist and getting the WashU fans jumping as well. McFarlin is at the line looking to give the Bears their very first lead of the night.
Fourth foul on Tonga McCormick as well. And boy, body language between the two benches. A world of differences. Janice Evans, I wonder if she has some sort of circulation issues because she did jumping jacks before she came in there.
Yeah, she was trying to get the officials' attention, I think, to let them know, hey, I'm coming into the game, please.
She just likes to be, she likes calisthenics.
The two officials had their backs to her. She was trying to get the attention of the official underneath the basket before the Wesleyan scoring table blew the horn for her. For the lead, the free throw is off the back iron. Rebound, though, by Berger in the lane. Lost it. It's loose. And tracking it down is Renner.
What a great play by Tonga McCormick. Dangerous one to reach out with 4 fouls, but it paid off, at least for now.
Tied at 60 with 3:45 remaining. Renner to Tonga McCormick. Right of the paint, backing her way in. Clears out to Renner. Top of the arc with 10 to shoot. Here's Lehman surrounded. Back to the top of the key again. Finucane with the shot clock down to 5. Drives the left wing. Blocked by Hoover. Finucane tried to keep it alive. It goes out of bounds to WashU.
Now, good effort there by Finucane.
We've got a timeout. Tied at 60. The game is down to a battle of the next 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Don't go anywhere. This is NCAA.com coverage of the 2010 NCAA Division III women's basketball.
There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes. And just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports. There are over 400,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
Welcome back. You got to look at the red alert, and it is a full-scale alarm there as the fans enjoying this. Their team down 10 a trio of times has rallied. They have never led, but they have the ball, and we are tied at 60 points apiece. And, you know, at this point, you start to wonder, you know, Amherst has had very, very, very few close games all year. The comeback against Williams, where they were behind, is the closest thing they have approaching to a nail-biter all season.
Tied at 60, Unruh for the lead. Short, McFarlin, though, the offensive rebounds. WashU still has not led. Berger will try to do that, but first a foul as Tonga McCormick gets a piece, and if it is indeed on Tonga McCormick, no, they'll get Renner. Tonga McCormick was in the vicinity. Tonga McCormick with 4 fouls. Catherine Berger looking to give the Bears the lead. Shooting 2 here at the Shirk Center. The first is up and good. It's a rematch of the semifinal from last season, won by WashU by 16. The Bears have won 7 straight in the national semifinal, trying to make it 8 and come from behind fashion as Berger hits both free throws. 62-60, 6th-ranked WashU by 2.
See what the Lord Jeffs go to, see if they look for Lehman down low or if Stedman takes a shot.
Along with Gordon Mann, I'm Tim Calderwood. Finucane angling right around the arc. Finds Renner, high right. Unruh loosely on her defensively. Renner will back up, use a screen from Tonga McCormick, start to move. Spinning at the free throw line, down the center, throws it up, no, but a foul. And to the line goes Renner, shooting for Amherst.
And I'm told this year there is the difference between this year's Amherst team and last year's Amherst team. Renner can put it on the floor and create her own shot. They didn't have that last year. And, you know, they've got about as close to a traditional, you know, small 1, good shooter 2, lanky 3, power forward 4, and then center 5, as you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of teams that will run a couple of point guards. They'll have, you know, a forward playing a guard spot, a guard playing a forward spot. Gromacki has built pretty much a traditional starting 5 here.
Both free throws are good, and the score is tied again. 62 with 2:43 to play. Hoover bouncing for Berger. Looks for the cutting Unruh with the right elbow. Her jumper's off the back iron long. Renner rips the rebound away from McFarlin.
Foul situation, Amherst, 9 fouls. Wash U's done a good job to stay out. Next one will put the Lord Jeffs in the single bonus. They have 6.
Atonga McCormick, corner left. Up high for Renner. Moving right with a right-hand dribble to the free throw line. Dumps it off for Finucane. Inside the line. Back to Stedman. Now to Finucane. A 3 for the lead is off to the left. Berger chases it down for Wash U. And with 2 minutes remaining, the score remains tied at 62. Janice Evans to Hoover high right. Looking for McFarlin. Right of the glass, McFarlin dribbles, steps out of bounds.
Yeah, no, it's a foul.
Oh, she hooked her.
Yeah, that's, again, it's been a battle down low. That is the 7th foul, but that's just a turnover. It's McFarlin. It's only her 2nd.
3rd. She had 2 in the first half, remember. So
McFarlin
McFarlin did not pick up another foul until just now with just about 2 minutes left in the game. So very good second half from her. Tied at 62. Stedman at the free throw line. To Atonga McCormick, baseline right. Janice Evans on her defensively, knocks it away, but Atonga McCormick recovers. Shot clock is at 10. Finucane up the left edge of the lane, leans in, blocked by Hoover. Evans comes away, 3-on-3 if Wash U wants. Hoover will drive to the basket around Lehman. Oh, what a move! She looked like she was going to pass, and then instead took it to the basket right around her defender to put Wash U up by a pair. 64-62, Wash U with the lead. Just the second lead of the game for the Bears with 1 minute to play. Renner in the lane from 5 feet, an air ball, but a rebound by Atonga McCormick, low right to tie the score.
What a pass! No, that was just fortuitous. That was right to Atonga McCormick. Inside a minute to play, tied at 64.
Alex Hoover taking her time, dribbling the basketball. Finucane will come out to provide a little press. Janice Evans on the left wing. Out it comes to Hoover with 10 to shoot. To Evans, low right, with Lehman on the floor, and Evans is going to throw it away. Stedman the steal. Stedman coast to coast, blocked by Hoover, but a foul. May have come from behind and across the body. 26 4/10 to play, and Amherst is at the line looking for the lead.
Good sportsmanship there from Hoover to make sure that Stedman was okay, because that was a little awkward the way they came down. I'm not sure how there's not a foul with Lehman wrapped around Evans' ankles on the... Like she was waiting for the help defender to come over and finish off the tackle.
And Stedman misses the first free throw.
Which you won't say very often.
This is a big one. And they're going to make him think about it. Timeout.
Think about it.
Tied at 64 with 26.4 remaining. One thing that was kind of cool, Gordon, I know you and I both got our souvenir signs. They were handing out signs to fans on the way in to support their team with their logo. And it said, "Let's go," and underneath it was the team's respective logo. Kind of cool.
Yeah, well, and then they had, for those of us who are just, pack rats, you could go out and collect the signs, except for the Hope ones. They're all gone, and they were gone with 4.5 hours before the game came. Now, we mentioned you got Stedman at the line here. On the season, she is a 79% free throw shooter. Starters for Amherst, Stedman, 79%. Atonga McCormick, 80%. Finucane, 89%. Lehman's just a 67% shooter. Dagnall, 68%. And Renner is a 69%. So they've got some good free throw shooters on the floor. Finucane has not been able to get into the flow offensively, but if she could get to the line, she's almost automatic.
Stedman all by herself, wiping her hands a bit as she receives the ball from the official. For the lead, with the Wash U fans making some noise behind her. She feels it, but it rims out. It is loose, and it's off of Amherst. Wash U basketball with 25.4 to play. The Bears will hold for the final shot.
Wow.